Buenas, estamos en el capítulo número 23 de Tales of, que digo Tales of Tainted Grail, The Fail of Avalon. Vámonos. The Fail of Avalon. ¿Por qué todo el mundo tiene cuatro extremidades o cuatro cosas que de esto?
Paws. No, not paws. Paws in the letters. The letters to paws, to beloved. These, all of them, I write. Letters to beloved paws, I write. I write only letters to paws, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister. There is no love in her. There is much in me, for paws, for beloved. My beloved, my dearest.
Camino abrasador. Camino abrasador. Ah, vale. Vaya, no me jodas.
Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had two sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty. Cursed to feel nothing for eternity, Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls, Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret, a flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors, whose memory was her light in the kingdom's shadow, though torn apart by dark magic. Claire refused to surrender to despair. She knew that giving up hope would mean losing herself entirely, succumbing to the same cold emptiness that claimed her sisters. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite.
Retorna a la falsa reencarnación de Bors, el amante fogoso, el jugador de los sueños, el aguerrido caballero, vaya.
It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittle beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagramor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
Vaya. Sofía, el amante fogoso. Bors son gente diferente. y los llama Bors porque está pirada, digo enamorada.
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower, forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window. She spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world a glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, she rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned a sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
O son diferentes historias que esto, o son tres personas diferentes y él está un poco para allá. Todo es posible, ¿verdad, Bors? Jugar de los sueños.
In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart, the ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity, determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away to free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with hope. But as they reached the forest edge, disaster struck. The alarm was raised, and the guards gave chase. Armed only with his lute, Bors faced the guards to protect Claire. In the struggle, he was struck down, his body falling beside his broken lute. Claire was dragged back to the castle, her heart forever bound to the minstrel who had died for her.
¿Y mis invocaciones? Vale, no estarán. Como me llame Bors, me reiré.
I was writing something. Something important. Do you know what it was? Here. You've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes. Strange. No, I'm sorry. Yes, Bors, my former lover. I have fond memories of him. Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramore. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry. My sister. I have 2 sisters. One older and another the eldest. She wanted Sagramore. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love. She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything. She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is. It's at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere. Go now, go.
Vale. ¿Qué misión tengo ahora? Arriba del todo, dice. Pero más arriba no se puede ir. ¿O sí? Oh, ahora esto está abierto. Antes no lo estaba. Bueno, como aquí el tiempo no pasa, supongo que todo está bien conservado. Tiene sentido. Makes sense. Va a ser que después, caballero esqueleto, vaya. Bueno,
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind. My little flowers, they're all gone. Met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets. They are here because I wished for them so desperately. I hoped my sister would be happy. But you cannot force something that was never meant to be. Yet I tried, and tried, and tried. Now they haunt my dreams and waking hours, while the Queen has forgotten she ever carried them under her heart. No, no, I swear they are here. They are all here. Our little princes and princesses. They never were, and never will be. Yet they give me no rest. Last night, I dreamt of our brave Wieland pierced by 100 arrows. 2 nights before, he was swallowed by the water. He never left his mother's womb, yet he calls to me always. But I cannot find him. So I write. I write when he last showed himself to me, so I'd know, so I could go to him if I ever had a moment of peace. The Queen. She wants nothing to do with me. I failed her so terribly that she no longer wishes to see me. I've fallen so far from her good graces. But I will make it right. You'll see. I just need the children here, safe and sound. Maybe when she sees them, even as they are, she will love them just as much as I do. Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace. Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot, sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby.
¿Tenéis idea de dónde tengo que ir o qué? Porque yo no. Bueno. Vaya. Vaya. Where am I?
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not. She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite. Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world. Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
Fantástico. Vaya. ¿Ahora qué? Ah, mira.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel? Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone, but as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. The firstborn of the king and queen, a proper little princeling, almost grown, though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in. Which is why I'm full of whims, why I think only of trivialities, why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again. Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand, I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
Soy de borde eterno. 2 puntos. Vale, tenemos uno. Yo qué sé dónde está el 2 y el 3. Bañándolo, dice. Nunca he estado aquí. Se va curando la hija de fruta. Ya está. Este está hecho. Vale. If you say so. Bañándolo. Bañándolo. Solo sé una bañera. Estaba en la habitación de la tipa esa. No conozco más baños. No sé qué está aquí abajo. Vaya, sí, estaba cerrado esto. Y aquí había un enemigo antes.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that. Mum, she used to call me little fish sometimes when she was in a good mood, but when she wasn't, she'd call me bastard, misfortune, or mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold. Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mum always said he was busy, but he just sits there. Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
Qué perturbado es todo esto. Qué perturbado es todo esto.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger? Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law. My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Hello again, my lord. Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen? As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
Miedo me da. Miedo me da.
Bearer of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree? I am not the one who can give you that insight.
No he guardado
You learned
antes.
everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you. My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole. Splendid. Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome. A true natural order, balance, death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another. Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative. You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor. I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good. I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegander's body for too long.
A ver, sé que hay una recompensa muy buena por el pavo este. Hmm. Usurper's Crown. Es que quiero el Usurper's Crown que me dan en el King Sergemore, pero solo si decido no usar el hongo en él. O sea, me incrementa el límite de invocación por 1, que obviamente me sirve mucho, y incrementa el crítico mágico por 15%. Vale, voy a elegir quién no voy a usar el hongo sobre él.
Of course. I won't trouble you any further.
Toma, van a morir todos, por fin. Si queréis leer esto, porque aquí hay mucho que leer, ¿verdad? Ah, pues no, vale, pues lo puedo leer para mí mismo, quiero decir. No paso. Si quieres leerlo, no me interesa tanto el lore de este particular lugar. Plato de oro. Pues no veo que sea mucho oro, ¿eh? Vaya. Are we ready, bitches? ¡Au! ¡Atacadla, tontos del culo! Vaya. Ay, ay, olvídate de mí.
Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
¿Dónde está el cadáver? La reina. Quiero su loot. Quiero su loot. Su loot es alucinante, por cierto. Me lo voy a equipar. Obviamente me voy a cambiar esto por otra cosa. Miradme. Soy precioso, ¿verdad? Básicamente por la probabilidad de crítico. Soy precioso. ¿Qué te tengo nuevo aquí? Así, esto de aquí. Aumenta el valor del daño físico en 1% que falta de maná. Vaya. Hostia, pesado, chaval. ¿Cómo que pesado?
Gone, is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death. Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you, the reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
Toga de ritos de Menhir. Corona del usurpador, toga del usurpador, brazos del usurpador, botas del usurpador. Vaya, hostia, no tiene nada aquí. Te dejo las botas, ¿eh? Las botas son sagradas para un hombre. Potencia de hechizos prefiero. Vale, ahora quiero mirar como sobre... Vale, ¿y qué queréis que haga con él, con el de esto? ¿Qué queréis que haga? Si no puedo... A ver, fuerza... Multiplicador de peso de armadura. Límite de carga, no, armadura. Límite de carga, no. Vale, voy a mirarlo antes de intentar... Crítico con magia, 44%, chaval. 44%. Vale, ¿cómo incremento? ¿Cómo incremento el peso? Vale, necesito incrementar la endurance, que sería la resistencia. Límite de carga. El límite de carga es esto de aquí, no el multiplicador de peso de armadura. Vale, voy a guardar antes de nada y después ya de esto. Vale, a ver qué tenía equipado yo. Aquí, esto de aquí, vale. Hostia, sí que pesa esto de aquí, ¿no? ¿Puedo irme de aquí con M? No, no puedo. Escudo del guardián. Conseguí un objeto de la historia sin querer, que es el menhir. ¿Qué hay aquí de nuevo? Ah, este de aquí. El escudo. Oh. Vaya. Mira tú qué bien. Pero tengo que ir a un blacksmith. Ah. Uy, por fin viendo las estrellas y la luna. Y la luz del sol también la veré. Joder. Holy moly, vale. Guardar partida. Serie. Y ahora vamos a probar. Es que voy a probar en chetear los atributos fuera de pantalla, obviamente. Ahora voy a terminar el episodio. Es que eso, hasta aquí este capítulo. Soy Sevedat y nos vemos en un próximo directo vídeo. Chao.